Special Multicare Health Providers present security awareness training for secured way of using information within the organization. This is Mansi, security consultant of SMC, and I am presenting risky and best practices that will guide you to control sharing of corporate information. Today I will cover why information security is important, especially in healthcare sector, risk landscape of cyber threats in healthcare industry, bad and good practices using social media, and IG policy of Special Multicare. So let's get started. We are living in an era of exponentially valuable information, and organizations' effectiveness would ultimately depend on its information availability. There is a growth in number of individuals projected to have 24/7 connectivity to private and public networks. Due to collaborative activities, continuing control of funding, providing online services to client, production outsourcing, the reliance on third party has increased. Special Multicare is coming to terms with growing dependence on information and communication technology that research and processes valuable information for ease of operations and automated processes. We are majorly dependent on IT mechanisms, systems, and websites, so it is necessary to update it with all security threats and related impacts on valuable assets of the organization. Special Multicare believes people are answer to the security, and it's just matter of getting people to behave in certain way. Here, Special Multicare would like to introduce security awareness program, which is helpful for the protecting the confidential information and reduce the risk of being attacked. Until you don't understand how much the information is valuable and confidential we are dealing with, you cannot protect it. So let's get a bit idea about what's the level of complex information we are working with and importance of that information. Special Multicare has a vast variety of information: patient history, patient health data, disease information, treatment, drugs information, residential information, hospital private information. Our Special Multicare employee portal and website processes all this information on a daily basis. Even though we have very strict controls in place, still the attacker can find a way to breach our network security as human errors to getting initial foothold within the system. As a healthcare provider, our business has an obligation to protect security and privacy of individuals' health information. Organization profile for cybersecurity threats are shown in figure. Healthcare sector is at a highest peak, and organizations have 500 plus employees are targeted majorly. Also have another chart about what extent we are responsible for cybersecurity activities within the organization. Only one-third of Australian healthcare organizations embedded cybersecurity awareness training into organizations' policies. Patients and our clients are putting trust into our services and ensuring that we are not using that information in careless and inappropriate way. So moreover, we should have a security mechanism in place to protect their information. The next section describes the common cybersecurity threats in healthcare organization using social media. You can always refer SMC security awareness document from portal for more detail about the cyber threats. Information scraping is a way of gathering or scraping data from several social media websites into single user profile and use this information either to commit identity theft or to sell identity to fraud organizations. Social engineering is networking tactic that is used when an online criminal attempt to make contact with someone on a social media network. But the goal is to create trust in order to make possible extraction of sensible information. If social engineering is carried out via email or website of social media, it is called phishing. The use of social media messaging enhances security consequences when such messaging is not exposed to email system test. The word spoofing is used to build a website that pretends to trustworthy website, but it can be either used for theft identity, usually by requesting people to give login details on duplicated website and to install malware on devices. Spyware software that is covertly installed on computing device and takes the information from it without your consent or knowledge of users. Sometimes malware is delivered via advertisement also. So unsecured servers and networks are not linked to internet are at a risk of ransomware infection, such as some ubiquitous thumb drivers. By unwitting use of portable data storage device, attacker will ask for ransom to release the control on devices. Single compromised computer or a robot computer called a zombie or bot. Once infected, these computers can be used for malicious activity without the knowledge of users. Waterholes means malware placed on legitimate website that attempts to compromise visitors' computer as well. Social media can be useful for spatial multi-care promotion, declaring achievements, success of medical treatments, combat misinformation, sharing patients' experience. There is plethora of inherent benefits associated with the social media. But if employees using it in a wrong way without taking care of confidential information, then it will create very big security issue, which will not only harmful for the spatial multi-care reputation, but it's also harmful for the organization as a whole. So next section presenting the some bad practices captured in use of social media, and it is recommended to avoid it. If you are sharing locations on social media, sharing or uploading hospital images, facilities, rooms, writing posts about the hospital's activity, training, seminars, processes, policies, uploading posts about hospitals confidential details using the same password for employee portal and social media account, frequently using social media on hospital's computer, using hospital's email address on social media to create the account, sharing or asking drug medicine detail on social media, sharing images of patient treatment details for getting rewards, sharing or uploading hospital's copyright or material or documents publicly, sharing financial figures of treatment, drugs, medicines publicly, storing the password in text file of corporate PC, discussing and talking about the company's confidential detail on social media, not following proper security standard, using the weak passwords, breach the privacy of patient simply out of curiosity, exchanging or passing health data to wrong community or person, communicating with the strange and sharing the details of hospitals, financial details or treatment details, charges details. If you are sharing information after resigning from job, not securing PC or devices containing sensitive information, not locking the PC, misusing access rights or privilege, using the USB or hard drive to copy the data from corporate PC, writing confidential detail in papers and left that papers anywhere, clicking on email links without verifying it's coming from trusted source or not. What are the best practices and reduce the risk of being attacked by following these practices are covered in this section. Keep your family or friends close and always keep your corporate information closer. Keep individuals' health data private, considering privacy and HIPAA Act when sharing information with anyone, considering privileges of individual when sharing information with insiders. Do not share any financial information of company. Always refer to SMC information security policy for data sharing. Do not put any social media post having confidential information of the organization. Don't contact with any patient to be contact with you. Sunscreen protect your skin, password protect your information. Do not use the same password for corporate and personal accounts. Use passphrases that can protect your information using series of words. Do not store password into any text file. Enable two-factor authentication for any corporate health portal. Do not share corporate health portal account credential with anyone. It's better to have fingerprints along with the password for corporate portal. For device and network security, lock down your computers and networks. Keeping all software and system patched or up to date. Do not leave it for tomorrow. Do it now. Install ad blocking browser plugin. Try to avoid transfer any highest confidential information using public Wi-Fi. Always turn on firewall on your device. Prevent unauthorized software installation. Remove all the software which are no longer required. Never leave corporate device unsupervised. Prepare for emergency. Always take backups. Always taking an important files and data backups at certain intervals. Backup should be securely placed offsite, not connected to internet. Always keep your backup data plan ready for cybercrime incident. Report any insights you are getting for cyber criminal incident. Check your system with network department if you feel some damage to disk or any unusual activities. Click on email links very carefully for protection of your confidential information. Do not click email links without observing it's coming from trusted source or not. Don't download email attachment if you find you do not require to download it. If you found any email is strange and phishing email, then delete it immediately. Do not share corporate or health confidential details over the emails with the unknown person or authority. Never give corporate email address to any social media site. Keep all eyes open to stay secure. Be aware. Educate yourself enough that you can understand bad and good activities in network. Attend security training offered by SMC. Read about latest tech patterns in healthcare and find mitigation actions. Stop and think before you click on any link. Never assume that technology can protect your information. It's just for as of your operations. Always check vulnerability exists in newly installed software. Consult with SMC's cybersecurity team if you found something strange. To be secure and to determine unauthorized individual spatial multicare understand for legal, operational, reputational purposes, it requires the development of adequate programs, procedures, and training. Both of our stakeholders, including related and third party, are responsible for protecting and upholding good practice in information governance. Policy says three statements. Ensure the information governance policy principles. Second one is ensure consistent information control for all information management system. And third one is establish a system in which the competent authority can ensure compliance with rules, directives, and guidelines. We are having 5 different statements under 5 key elements of IG policy. First one is we must include information on quality assurance processes and procedures. Second one is we shall adhere to the rule and protocols on maintaining consistency with your regulation on data security and confidentiality. Third one is we will maintain principles and procedures for transfer of any information effectively. We can also perform frequent checks and evaluation of administration of records. We will maintain the training curriculum for IG policies for the productive implementation of a training and knowledge. Healthy diet, normal exercise, proper hygiene, washing hand and brushing teeth contribute to good health. Likewise, accepting the security mechanisms as a part of business daily activities, and we are expecting the same. You understand it's your responsibility for ensuring integrity and security of corporate and patient data. Thank you for staying with me for SMC's security awareness training. You can download document from your portal at any time. If you have any doubts, you can contact me at any time. Thank you so much.